Everyone, how's it going? Today I'm gonna talk to you guys about, I guess, fasted cardio versus fed cardio. I actually have some food cooking in the back right now. I have some 96.4 ground beef, some sweet potatoes. That's gonna go down. I usually eat this with like vegetables, but I actually I was left a bit hungry earlier by one of my previous meals. So after that meal, I had some vegetables just to fill me up, or just to sort of manage my hunger, sort of staving off my hunger towards the next meal. So again, that's sort of what I'm doing now. Before, I used to sort of grab popcorn or grab Greek yogurt or a banana or strawberries, something like that. But because I am dieting and I'm trying to stick to a strict calorie intake right now, if I'm left sort of hungry if I'm left sort of like unsatisfied by my previous meal, if the methods that I used didn't work already, then I'm obviously gonna grab the vegetables. They're worth pretty much nothing in calories. So I have like half a pound of crate or a pound of vegetables a day, maybe a pound and a half. So that's sort of how it's going. Again, I did used to grab like a banana or popcorn or like Greek yogurt or something like that, cheese stick. But since I'm trying to cut weight again, if I'm left unsatisfied, if I'm just left with like this void in my stomach, I'm gonna grab like a crate of vegetables. That's sort of how my cut is going right now. If you guys didn't know, I did run a marathon. I think it was on Monday. I tried to fast the whole day. I couldn't. By the end of the night, I was just completely I felt very weird. So I had like about 2,600 calories in me. I did not complete the fast. Maybe I could have. I don't know. But I decided to just eat something. I had around 2,600 calories. I still dropped 4 pounds, so I'm at 136 right now. Felt good. So I'm gonna go sort of fix my meat really quick. So yes, I'm sort of dieting right now just because I want to. I did have the time to sort of just do like 4 or 5 hours of cardio today. I just didn't do it. I wasn't. I didn't want to do it for whatever reason. Just thinking about it. I obviously can do like 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours of cardio. Sorry. I obviously could do the cardio, but I chose not to. I just wanted to go home and sort of do other things for a bit. So that is how it's going. Again, this sort of diet that I'm on, it's working for me. I'm eating the leanest cut of ground beef. It's going pretty good. That has the lowest amount of calories to protein, highest amount, of protein to calorie ratio. So I think for every 140 calories, you're getting 23 grams of protein. it's a very good ratio. So the thing with fasted cardio versus fed cardio, I personally prefer to do fasted cardio. I always do fasted cardio. I don't do fed cardio pretty much. I might infrequently, do fed cardio, but the reason why I prefer to do fasted cardio is because I just want to save the calories for later, you know. Sorry, I just sort of feel tired, but I want to save the calories for later. Again, I have a certain amount of calories that I eat per day. I don't want to go over those calories. So if I'm going to eat something before my cardio, I'm going to have less calories to work with throughout the whole day. So if I eat 500 calories in the morning and then I do my cardio, I'm going to have 500 less calories for throughout the rest of the day. I'm going to have 500 less calories to work with. So for me, it's better to ration my calories and to sort of just do it fasted, do my cardio fasted, get it out of the way. If I'm able to run, then I will. If I'm not, then I'll do some incline walking. But again, this is sort of my thing right now. Again, I want to work towards that, burning like thousands in the future, but that is how it's going right now. I'm gonna see if my food is ready. I'm just gonna grab my food. I weighed everything out. Sorry, I'm just grabbing my food really quick. Again, I don't really want to go over my calories, so I do pick the leanest cut of beef I can find. Just grabbing my food really quick, guys. But again, I'm using 96.4 beef. If you guys are not aware, 96.4 is the leanest cut. Gonna help you build muscle. It's the best cut to use when you're trying to lose weight, especially if you don't really like chicken, or if you're tired of chicken, or if you're sort of looking for a different protein source, or if you are tired of 99.1 turkey, because 99.1 turkey is very dry. So if you use 96.4 beef, I think that's a great balance. I'm not sure what time it is. I'm gonna check the time. So anyways, 96.4 is the best cut to use. I have my plate of food right here. It's actually a good amount of food for 500 calories. Again, I ate my vegetables earlier. As you can see, it's a pretty big, it's a decent size plate of food. If you have like a crate of vegetables with this, it's gonna be about 600 calories, and it's gonna be like pretty big meal, you know, so it's gonna keep you full. This is a tasty meal. I enjoy this meal. I have it every single day. So yeah, I'm just going to be talking to you guys about fasted versus fed cardio. Again, I do my cardio fasted. It seems to work well for me. I don't sort of sort of train for performance. I train for pretty much to cut weight, and the performance I get, you know, obviously I'm gonna push myself, and this tastes very good. You might not be used to it, especially if you're newer to dieting and exercise, but this tastes very good to me. I season my meat with pink salt and garlic salt. So again, if you're trying to sort of preserve your calories for later on in the day, if you want a larger meal, or if you just want to have less space in between meals, definitely try fasted cardio. That's sort of how I go around it. So if you're, again, if you're sort of fastidious and you don't like having huge gaps in between your meals, definitely try fasted cardio. You can save your calories for later on in the day, and you're gonna have less space in between meals. You might be able to have a larger meal. If you guys know who Grego Gallagher is, or Kino Body, you know that he has sort of, I'm not sure if he does this all the time, but he also does this sort of fasting. I think he made a video about fasting and eating Chipotle. He orders like a triple steak bowl with like cheese, guac, white rice, vegetables, stuff like that. So if you're sort of into Chipotle, you guys can do that. You guys can do fasted cardio, save your meals for later on in the day. And it might work well for you. Give it a shot. If you like Chipotle, if you don't mind not eating for like half of the day, give it a shot. You know, I like doing cardio. That's why I can eat this much food. Again, it's not like the most, what do you call it? It's not the most delicious food in the world, but it still tastes pretty good, so. So yes, the sort of fasted cardio, it's gonna help you out if you're more of like a grazer. I just like having less space in between my meals, so that's why I do fasted cardio. Another reason you might want to do it is because maybe maybe you have to do your cardio, sort of like you're pressured to eat something and then do your cardio. If that happens, maybe you should just skip breakfast, do it fasted, so you won't be bloated, you won't be nauseous when you're running or cycling or whatever. I know what happens to me when I eat like a high protein meal before my cardio. I might get bloated or I might feel nauseous if I try to go very hard. So those are pretty much the two reasons why you should be doing fasted cardio if you like doing fasted cardio. If you want to do fasted cardio, you know, you get to eat more later on in the day. You'll have less time in between meals, so you won't feel as if there's huge gaps in between meals. That's sort of what I do. I do my fasted cardio. I burn like 2,000 calories. I don't know. You know, I go home. I eat like my first meal. And then if I'm busy, you know, I'll eat my other meals. But I'm usually having a meal every 2 hours. So it's not a huge gap in between meals, you know. Being fueled every 2 hours. It's working great. That is what I'm doing. I'm not eating like at 6 a.m. and then I have to eat again at 2, and then I eat at 8. That is not what I do. I used to do that. It also worked, but it's because I was away from home for the most part. I didn't have a chance, to just sit around and graze and just eat whatever I wanted. Or, if I didn't have a chance to be in front of the TV or playing video games or just sitting down and doing nothing. And when that happens, you kind of sort of want to grab something, even if you're not hungry. It might happen to you. Even if you're not hungry, you might want to grab something, a snack, just because you're bored. Which happens, So if you are having huge gaps in between meals, I'd say a great way is to just stay active and to stay outdoors. If you can handle being indoors while having huge gaps in between your meals, then go for it. If you can't, then maybe, go outdoors, try to burn some calories, do something, stay active. That is, a great method to sort of kill time or, stave off to your next meal. You can also have, again, sugar-free Jell-O, vegetables, sparkling water, stuff like that, That sort of stuff will help you stave off your hunger. It'll help you get to your next meal. If you're having huge gaps in between your meals, it's going to be a bit harder, You're just going to have to, keep your hands occupied or, just stay busy, stay focused on something. That is how sort of you should go around it, especially if you're having like 8-hour, 6-hour, 7-hour gaps in between your meals. That is how I go around it. I do not use that method anymore. I use this 2-hour method. It works much better. I do my fasted cardio. I have 2 hours in between each meal. I might have like some sugar-free Jell-O, some vegetables in between the hours. But that's about it. That's how I'm cutting weight right now. I do want to, burn 7,000 calories in the future every day. But that is sort of what I'm doing right now. That is why fasted cardio works for me. You don't have to do fasted cardio. If you like eating before your cardio, then you should do it. If you don't mind having less calories to work with throughout the day, if you don't mind sort of, just not eating for like an extended period of time, then that's what you should do, I know sometimes eating might even be troublesome if you're busy or if you're sort of doing something. So that is why I do fasted cardio. Should you do fasted cardio? It depends, if you like doing fasted cardio, if you like having calories for later on in the day, if you are sort of concerned if it's gonna deter your performance, I'm not too sure about that. I find that my performance is about the same. But it's also because I have around 350 to 400 milligrams of caffeine before my cardio. So that is also a factor. If you're doing fast cardio, you want to have like 350 to 400 milligrams in you. You want to just burst through it. If you can't, then do the steady state. But yes, I do fasted cardio. I prefer fasted cardio because it gives me, it gives me this sort of leverage. It gives me this sort of leniency where I'm having something to eat every 2 hours. If I'm in between a meal, I'll grab some vegetables, I'll grab some sugar-free Jell-O, some gum. That's how I'm doing it right now in this period of time. So yeah, fasted cardio. Should you do it? I do it. I prefer fasted cardio. I like having frequent meals. I like saving my calories and just, being able to eat every 2 hours. It feels good for me. It doesn't feel like I'm on a diet. It doesn't feel like I'm, waiting for my next meal. I'm checking at the clock and it's 6 a.m. and I already ate. And then I have to, sort of eat again at 2 p.m. And I have to wait 8 hours for my next meal, which is going to be a large meal, of course. But I'd rather have sort of 500 calories dispersed in between 2 hours. That's what's working for me. That's why I prefer fasted cardio. Do I recommend fasted cardio? Yeah, I do. If you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Watch my previous videos to figure out how I lose weight, how I keep it off. Subscribe and follow my Instagram. It's luis.hern. The number 9. Again, it's luis.hern. Number 9. I'm selling training plans, dieting plans. I'm also posting what I eat in a days, cheat days, my physique, some healthier meals for you guys. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed. If you guys are newer to this, watch my previous videos to find out what I do, how I stay in shape, how I lost weight, why this is working for me, and why I'm continuing to do this. So again, subscribe, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.